License just dropped what might be his final video, and this time it's not clickbait. He's not taking a break. He's walking away completely from the same world that made him a legend. But here's where it gets wild. He's quitting right as Squeeze comes back.
Wait, Squeeze come back? When Squeeze coming back? When he get dropped? When he get released? Bro.
Guy whose absence built License's entire rise. Why now? Why walk away at the peak when the streets are finally heating up again? See, most people think License was just another writer chasing clout, but when Squeeze disappeared, he didn't just fill a gap, he became the face of the whole scene. So what pushed License to quit right when he could have gone harder than ever? Let's find out. Before we understand why License quit, you need to know who he replaced. Squeeze Benz wasn't just another street racer, he built an entire movement. His real name is Antonio Ginestri, 19 years old when police finally caught him. And between 2023 and 2024, he transformed NYC street racing from underground activity into viral entertainment. His content was direct. Drive luxury cars aggressively through Manhattan traffic. Film everything. Post it, repeat. BMW X7s with stolen plates, high-end vehicles taken through methods he never fully disclosed. He'd drive them hard, weave through traffic at dangerous speeds, film the whole thing, then disappear before police could close in. His videos exploded. Over 1 million followers combined across platforms. The attention created something bigger than one person.
Nigga, he was getting money? Look at that nigga chain, Chad. He was getting money cutting up. That nigga looks skinny though. You know what? Or
it spawned a subculture with a name. Cutting up, high-speed driving through city traffic, lane splitting, close calls, all documented for content. The appeal was visceral. Watching someone do what most people won't. The thrill of consequences getting avoided in real time. Every video was proof he survived another night. Other drivers saw the numbers. The scene grew fast. What started as Squeeze's operation became a loose collective. The Squeeze team. Multiple drivers, multiple vehicles, all chasing the same high and the same views. All these...
Hey, speaking of the same high, same views, I literally see people that's not even a part of the Squeeze team. Random niggas cutting up in traffic. I'll be driving, right? And a nigga pull up beside me. Let's just say I'm driving like Camaro. I've been in a Hellcat, Tesla. Niggas will pull up beside me thinking that I'm about that life. And they, word. If you don't sit your lad down, fuck.
Multiple vehicles, all chasing the same high and the same views. All these came to an end in May 2024 when the NYPD caught him. He got arrested on multiple charges, grand larceny auto.
He was only 19? Bro, when Squeeze Ben get out of jail?
Reckless driving, eluding police. By August 2024, they arrested him again for ATM robberies and handbag theft.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
In January 2025, a New Jersey court sentenced him to 5 years for the robbery convictions.
5 years?
He served time in facilities including Rikers Island. During those months behind bars, someone had to fill the void. That's when License stepped in. He didn't just maintain what Squeeze built, he refined it. Where Squeeze brought chaos and unpredictability, License brought consistency. He posted regularly, engaged with his audience, collaborated with other creators in the scene, built relationships that went beyond just watching him drive. His approach was more calculated. Less about stolen vehicles, more about pushing his own car to its limits. Less pure recklessness, more demonstrated skill under pressure. He still ran from police, still cut up traffic, still created content that walked the line between thrilling and dangerous. But he did it with polish, better camera work, stronger narratives. He understood that virality required more than just illegal acts. It required making people care about the person doing them. And it worked. His Instagram grew to nearly 500,000 followers. His videos consistently pulled millions of views. Other drivers in the scene looked to him. He became the face of cutting up in Squeeze's absence. But there's a difference between being famous and being infamous. Famous means people know your work. Infamous means people know your name. And once law enforcement knows exactly who you are, the game changes entirely. License crossed that line, and once you're on the other side, there's no going back. Being the most wanted isn't a title you carry lightly. Every decision has consequences. Every time you drive, you're calculating risk. Every time you post content, you're giving police evidence. Every day you wake up free is borrowed time.
Oh, they're coming.
Deadass? You're fucking lying. License, they looking for you. Get a license. They looking for him. Chad, he's wanted driver in 52 states.
That psychological weight is immense. You can't compartmentalize it. You can't turn it off when the camera stops. It follows you everywhere. And eventually, that weight becomes unbearable. The first warning came in Times Square. Multiple NYPD officers pursued License through one of the most surveilled areas in the city. Cameras on every corner, pedestrians everywhere, traffic dense enough that one wrong move could cause catastrophe. License escaped, but it wasn't clean. It wasn't easy. It was desperate. That incident marked a shift. Before Times Square, the chases felt almost performative. After Times Square, the tone changed. NYPD wasn't just responding to a reckless driver anymore. They were hunting someone specific. They knew his name, they knew his vehicle. They were actively trying to catch him. This wasn't random traffic enforcement. This was targeted pursuit with resources behind it. Then came the Tesla crash.
Keep going, just keep going. Cut.
Footage spread across Instagram within hours. License in his first real accident, the kind where you see impact, where you realize how thin the margin between viral content and tragedy actually is. Up until that point, License had cultivated an image of invincibility. Every chase ended in escape. Every close call resolved in his favor. The Tesla crash shattered that illusion. It showed his audience and himself that consequences were real, that physics doesn't care about view counts. These incidents weren't isolated bad luck. They were symptoms of an accelerating pattern. The more famous he became, the more heat he attracted. The more heat he attracted, the riskier every action became. And the riskier things became, the closer he got to the inevitable conclusion. You could see the shift in his content. Less bravado, more reflection. Videos where he talked to the camera about pressure, about constantly looking over his shoulder, about wondering when his luck would expire. In one revealing sequence, he's sitting in a Home Depot parking lot, a location he used to race past years earlier when he was nobody. Just another driver trying to make it. Now he's sitting in that same parking lot as the most wanted driver in New York, talking about how quiet everything feels.
How much longer until the road runs out? Feels like I'm trying to outrun my own name, but you can't run forever.
That line encapsulates why he ultimately walked away. He wasn't scared of driving. He wasn't scared of police. He was exhausted by the impossibility of sustaining this indefinitely. Fear makes you reckless. It makes you sloppy. But exhaustion does something different. Exhaustion makes you clear-headed. It strips away ego and forces you to see reality without filters. License reached that point. He understood with absolute clarity that this lifestyle has a 100% failure rate. Nobody retires from being the most wanted. You either walk away or you get taken away. Those are the only two endings. The question wasn't whether he'd get caught. The question was whether he'd be in control when it happened.
This is it, my last ride. Not because I lost, but because I finally learned when to stop. I just need to remember who I am when the engine's off. The city can keep the legend. I'm done being.
He's not
He done being what? when Squeeze Benz come back, is he gonna be posting on his same account? Because if he is, like, they gonna just lock his ass back up. So what I'm saying is, how is he gonna take back over? And with that being said, License, I mean, I respect to what he's like, all respect to what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at him for stopping because his life in jeopardy. So like, but fuck.
Quitting because he got caught. He's quitting because staying guarantees he will be. The video shows him by the water, thinking, processing what comes next. Then his friend Shangle appears.
I had a feeling you was here. It was a good run. But this is just the beginning.
He's not losing himself. He's just finally moving forward. Then comes the moment that proves why stopping was necessary. License walks up to a police car, just testing, seeing what happens.
I don't know how I ended up at this point, but I don't got a car no more. There's police right there. I want to fuck with them. I want to see if I'm really wanted, so hopefully I don't get arrested.
He talked with the police for some time, thanking them for their service. Then, just as he was walking away, they came after him.
Take care. Thank you, officer. You too. They're looking. We out of here.
Think about that. The heat was so intense that cops could identify him from what he wore. He couldn't even walk near police without being flagged. Every second in public was a risk. That's where the video ends, and that's the perfect close to this chapter. The video includes a BuffX sponsorship segment. On the surface, standard creator content, merchandise promotion, brand deal. But it's more than that. It's a preview of where License is heading. Legitimate content, car builds, drift events, collaborations with other creators, all the stuff that connects to car culture without requiring police chases or catching charges. And this connects directly to what Squeeze is doing now. Squeeze got released from jail in October 2025.
Excuse me?
On October 11th, he posted a video revealing his face, driving a Mercedes in Queens. "I'm Mr. Squeeze," he says. He rebranded, started posting again, but the content is different. His first day out, he jumped in a Lamborghini Urus, but he's not posting the same reckless driving through traffic, he's pivoting. Both of them making the same move at the same time. That's not coincidence. They're reshaping what the Squeeze team represents, transitioning from the most wanted drivers in New York to legitimate creators. That might be the smartest move either could make, because the scene they helped build isn't going anywhere. Just because License and Squeeze are stepping back doesn't mean everyone else is. There are still other members of the team out there. And then you've got the copycats, people who watched Squeeze blow up, saw License take over, and thought they could do it too. Over the past few years, this content inspired countless new faces. Some are getting millions of views. Some are building their own followings. The scene has grown beyond the original players, so cutting up won't die completely. But with the two biggest names stepping back, something will change. And maybe that's necessary, because this lifestyle catches up to everyone eventually. Maybe that's what Squeeze realized behind bars. Maybe he talked to License, told him to stop before it's too late, build something that lasts longer than a police chase. If that conversation happened, it probably pushed License to make this decision. Here's the question nobody's asking. Will stopping actually save License from getting arrested? Just because he's done making driving content doesn't mean all the content he already made disappears. Every video he posted is still online. Every time he cut up traffic or ran from cops is documented forever. So even if License never drives like that again, even if he completely pivots to IRL streams and car builds, the cops could still come for him. They know who he is. That interaction in the video proved it. The only real question is whether NYPD thinks it's worth pursuing anymore. Do they want to make an example out of him like they did with Squeeze? Or are they satisfied with him stopping? That's gotta weigh on License every day. He can stop driving, he can delete future uploads, but he can't erase what's already out there. That's the reality, and it's probably part of why he chose to stop now. Every day he doesn't create new driving content is a day the heat potentially cools, but stopping doesn't guarantee safety. His fate isn't entirely in his hands anymore, and that has to be terrifying. Squeeze's case proves it. He served over a year, got sentenced to 5 years for the robberies. The driving charges are separate and still pending. Even after jail time, the consequences keep following him. License sees that. He sees what happened to the person who created this scene, and he's choosing to walk away before he follows the same path. So is this really the end of License? I don't think so. It's the end of the driver we knew, the one running from cops and cutting up traffic, but it's the beginning of something else. License confirmed in the comments that he's not disappearing, he's transitioning.
They say legends never stop, but every engine burns out eventually.
Trying to become
That was a bar.
Whoop they do.
That was a bar.
a content creator who can build something sustainable, someone who doesn't have to look over his shoulder or add to a criminal case against himself. The final moments of My Last Ride show them running back to their car after that cop interaction. One last escape before choosing to walk away. Whether that freedom lasts or whether the past catches up, only time will tell. But at least for now, License is controlling what he can control, and maybe that'll be enough. So what do you think? Did License walk away in time, or is this just the calm before consequences arrive? Drop your theory in the comments, and if you want to see what happens next in the NYC street racing scene, subscribe so you don't miss it.
That was a good video. I love y'all. See y'all in the next one.